white dirt. No surprises there. Heading out to a campsite near Mount Woodner. So we're hoping it's as good as what we have been told it is. So we've pulled up to a donation camp called Wattle Grove Rock Camp, just out of Woodner. Donations, rate your stay by what you pay. So let's go check it out. Hopefully it's a good one. We're staying at a campsite just out of Mount Woodner, and we think at this stage, we haven't researched it yet, that this is part of Mount Woodner, runs for a bloody long time, and so we're in this cavey under rock. Are you hiding from the wind, Aiden?
Trying.
Because that's what it looks like.
It's not working.
Oh, it's just blowing a gale. Feels like we're on the Nullarbor. That kind of wind, if ever you've travelled the Nullarbor, you'll know what that feels like. But it's actually quite sensational. There's little rocks, little caves. So I'm in photography heaven at the moment. It's always great to wander around, have a look at where the waters run down the rocks. It's quite specky. We hope in the morning that the wind dies down so we can go across there and climb Mount Woodner. Apparently it's not that hard. Aiden's really looking forward to it. And it's the second biggest monolith rock, is that right?
Well, that's what the brochure said. We've read a number of brochures that claim to be the second biggest rock after Eyre's Rock. So. A bit windy.
Our campsite's over there.
As long as we don't have to go back to the coast.
Not very often we do this, guys and girls. We've actually just packed up the tailgate. We tried to pick a spot out of the wind and it is so not out of the wind. Squally, wind's moving around. Hello. So not very often we actually pack up. This is why this rig is so good. It takes about under 3 minutes to pack up. And we're going to go and find a different spot, because like, you just can't cook outside, you can't do anything in this kind of wind. So anyhow, off we go again. So this is set up the rig, take 2. Can he do it in under 3 minutes? Oh, it looks like he's gonna get there. If you haven't seen our video about setting up the tailgate, we'll pop a link in here for you, how it actually goes up and down. Right, yep, set up in under 5 minutes for sure. Hey?
Under 2, my love.
Yep. And for this trip, it's a bit OTT, but we've got our porta potty there. Yep, you don't want to think about that too long and hard, but it's just in case. A lot of places these days you have to be self-contained, as many of you would know. So we do have a porta potty on board, and this is going to be home tonight. Not a bad spot. We've managed to come between the 2 rocks, and we're actually not sure whether we should be here, but there's no signs. And obviously we leave it as we find it. We don't ever leave any rubbish. There's a toilet actually just back through there. So this way we've got a little bit of shelter from the wind in this magnificent environment. Not bad for a donation camp. When you just wish the wind would piss off. hours and hours of wind. It's enough to drive you nuts. Maybe if I click my boots like Dorothy, might take me home. No place like home. Nah, just joking. Nowhere else I'd rather be, but the wind does grate on you after a while. So see that stripe down the end there? Down there? That's a big, huge rock. And we've been sitting out there. And believe it or not, look how light it is. And it's, I don't know, 8:30 at night at the moment. So yeah, we're thinking about heading up the top of the rock for sunset.